Hey y'all, it's me, back with another video. I washed my hair yesterday, so I had to throw on a wig. Shout out to Shein for this cute little summer top that don't want to stay up on my shoulders. So, if my energy is low today, it's because I'm tired. Like, super tired. So there definitely won't be a live today, I don't think. But I do want to do, I think I'm going to just squeeze everything into this video. And if I do something else later, I do something else later. So I do want to do a reaction to 3 videos. One of them is Belove's video with her family. And the other one is 2 videos from Connection Rejection. So let's do the fun stuff first. So I guess over the 4th of July holiday, Beloved had the whole family over to the house. Mom, dad, sisters, brothers, nieces, nephews, her kids, everybody. Which was one of the most beautiful videos I've seen in this sector of YouTube for a while. And when I say this sector, it's like the mukbang and mukbang reactors and all of that stuff. Because, you know, most of the reactors don't really show their families or vlog or whatever. I try to, you know, I'm doing some like vlog type videos, and I will be doing more because I don't have a problem showing my family. Now, the people in my family that don't want to be on camera won't, but you know, my husband and Gizmo and maybe my kids will come on camera. I don't know, but some people in my family have professional jobs and they prefer not to be seen on camera because some of y'all people are crazy. For real, for real. So Beloved's family, you know, the majority of them do videos also. So, you know, they don't have a problem being on film. But it was just so good to see her brother's kids and their wives or girlfriends or, you know, whoever they are. And all of their kids, you know, all at Beloved's house in the swimming pool, just having a good time. Her dad playing basketball, Walt out there laughing and playing basketball and having a good time. So, honey, I know y'all reactors, y'all about to go crazy. Walt always look, of course you're going to look happy with your family. Walt don't have nobody to, when he goes back home to Cindy, he don't have nobody to play basketball with. Cindy don't look like the basketball playing type. So, of course, there's going to be a different type of energy when Walt is around his brothers and his dad and his family. The energy is going to be different. My energy is different around my kids than it is when it's just me and my husband. Or my energy is different when I'm with my grandkids than it is when it's just me, my husband, and Gizmo. These straps gonna get on everybody's nerves. I don't have no bra, so I'm in my house. So it was just a good video. Like, if you want to just watch a wholesome family video, go over there and check out Beloved and her, because I think the video is titled Meet the Family. Oh, and Ellie was there. Zaddy Chunk's girlfriend Ellie, she was there with the family and just, you know, having a good time with everybody else, blending in with everybody. The only thing I wish Beloved would stop, you know, asking Ellie questions about, is she jealous of Nicole or her son's old relationship? That kind of stuff is irritating. And you can really see in Ellie's face that, you know, she doesn't want to be disrespectful to Beloved, But I don't think she likes those type of questions. Like, what woman, like, I would really side-eye my mother-in-law if she asked me, are you jealous of your husband's ex-wife? Hell no. Why would I be? No. Because he not with her no more. He with me. You gonna go up there now? Okay. I'm just doing a video. I'm not live.
Okay.
All right. Why would I be? Why would I be jealous of another woman? And you know, Ellie is new to this whole situation with B Love, so I wish B Love would stop that. Let that girl and your son have their relationship. You don't have to ask her, is she jealous of somebody that he not even in a relationship with anymore. That's the only problem I have with B Love, and period. Now let's get on misconnection rejection. So she posted a video yesterday. The video was sad, you know, because she's just jealous of everybody. She is jealous of all pretty people, you know. And I agree to a certain degree that there is a such thing as pretty privilege, but I have never, Gizmo, I've never looked at myself like I was always the ugliest person in the room. If you don't hush, I don't look at myself like I'm the ugliest person in the room. Even if there are prettier people, they're aesthetically more pleasing people, you know, thinner people or whatever, you still not prettier than me. I have never put myself in a position where I felt like I was ugly or anything. And that's connection rejection's problem. And the more she talks, the more I understand. Like, this woman was homeless, she said, for over 10 years. That alone will take a toll on your esteem. You know, I could not even imagine living on the street, being dirty, you know, having to carry everything that I own. You know, she talked about in her video today, she talked about, you know, mental health issues, and most people who are living on the street are not mentally ill, and that's a lie. The majority of people living on the street are mentally ill. They're mentally ill and they're not medicated. They're not taking their medicine. They're not going to the doctors. They, you know, they could have PTSD, bipolar disorders, schizophrenia. A lot of the people who are on the street are mentally ill. And the majority of mentally ill people don't realize that they're mentally ill or won't accept the fact that they're mentally ill. That's why a lot of them are homeless. Because they're hard to deal with. Their families can't keep them in a stable environment because their families can't keep them medicated long enough so that, you know, they won't have these episodes, and they end up on the street. And I don't know, you know, I'm not going to try to diagnose connection rejection, but she has some very serious issues where she don't like light-skinned people, she don't like pretty people. You know, I'm pretty sure she probably don't like people with money because she has had so many issues. And if you were homeless for 10 years and you were able to ask people, can I do, you know, a job to make some money to get something to eat, then I don't understand why you couldn't hold down a regular job. If there was not anything wrong with you mentally, because obviously there wasn't anything wrong with you physically. If you could wash windows or, you know, do whatever, do little odd jobs or whatever to make enough money to feed yourself, why couldn't you work at Walmart or, you know, be a greeter or something? Something was keeping you from doing that, and it had to be your mental ability. because it wasn't your physical, because the only thing you said that you were born with was the fact that now this was funny to me. She said she was born, one of her breasts was bigger than the other one, and that they were flat as pancakes. But that doesn't stop you from working. My breast flat too. I was still holding the job until I couldn't. You just, squeeze them pancakes into a bra and keep it lit. But when you have these challenges, and then when you look at everybody else and you see the beauty in them and you don't see the beauty in yourself, there is the problem. Because if you don't see yourself as pretty, no one else will. If you're walking around with this cloud of doom and gloom over you, oh, my nose is big, I'm dark skinned, I don't have any hair. Girl, if you don't go out and buy you a wig, there's no excuse for not being pretty. You choose not to be pretty. Just like you said, you chose for years to cover yourself up because you didn't want people on the street to know that you were a woman. And I can see where that would be dangerous. But you're not in that position anymore. You're safe now. You're in a house. You can, glam up, get you some cute earrings, and if you want a wig, buy you. I don't think that you're an ugly woman. I just think your disposition is ugly. The way you talk about other people and come off is ugly. And that makes you an ugly person. But physically, I don't think you're ugly. I think you're very pretty for your age. But you just have to change the way you look at other people and change the way you look at yourself. Stop looking at everybody like, oh, she light skinned, so she had it good all her life, and somebody would pick that person over me because I'm ugly. No, girl, you're not. You're not. And people do what they do, not, based on your looks. I'm pretty sure people that watch me are not watching me because of my looks. They're watching me because they are entertained, or, I have something of value to give. And I'm pretty sure you do too, but it's hard for people to get it because you're so negative. And you're just coming off as an angry woman. And I do see that you have had a lot of challenges in your life. A lot of things have happened to you. And none of those things have ever happened to me. I've never been homeless. I've always been in a very safe living environment. I've always been, well taken care of. I've always been able to take care of my children. I mean, there have been times when I didn't have a car, but I'm trying to think of when I didn't have a car. Okay, so I didn't have a car in my 20s. I had a car in my 30s and 40s. And then for a stretch, I didn't have a car, no, in my late 40s and early 50s. And then I got married. We had a car. I mean, my kids had cars, so there was a car available. But I didn't have a car registered to my name. So there were times when I was taking public transportation. I've had to use county medical insurance, but I didn't look at myself. Actually, when I was going through my phases and having to use county insurance and everything, I was like the rich auntie walking into the county medical facility, because I always said, this is not me. I never looked at myself like I'm not worthy. No, I'm worthy. I'm intelligent. I'm pretty. I don't care how much, and I'm probably heavier than I've been in a long time, but you still can't hit me with a brick. I'm still pretty. 57 years old, and you still can't tell me shit. Don't let me put on some makeup. Don't let me put some concealer under them eyes. You really can't tell me nothing. But I can't wear no makeup right now, child, because this allergies is crazy out here in California. But I think too, we grow up with a different I have a different disposition being in California all my life. California is full of pretty people. And if you gonna get depressed by pretty people, you gonna be severely depressed if you live here. So you gotta act like the rest of the pretty people. You just gonna have to be pretty here in California. You have to. I don't know what it's like down south. And I can't say I don't know. I have no clue of what it's like living the life of a dark-skinned woman down south. Maybe it's just different, but the vibe is just different here in California. Like, it's so many mixed people. It's so many, we all pretty out here. All the women in California pretty. And if you not, what society has deemed as pretty, you still hold your head up high like you pretty. We are pretty. And that's what I want connection rejection to understand. Girl, you pretty. You just gotta act pretty. What's that saying? Fake it till you make it. Girl, you pretty. Don't live your life thinking everybody in the world is more pretty than you. If people had a chance, they would pick this person over you. Yeah, because your mentality is bad. And if they do pick them over me, oh well, it was their loss. Not mine. They lost. Girl, stop hating everybody. Stop hating all the light-skinned women and the pretty women and the pretty. Don't, girl, because if I live like that, I would. Do you know how many skinny people it is in California? I would just be up under a rock somewhere hiding. No, I'm out here at the beach in a two-piece, in a swimsuit, in my booty shorts. No, you are not prettier than me. But I'm not looking at women in their 20s and comparing myself to them. As a matter of fact, I don't compare myself to no women. I'm pretty in my own right. But I'm not looking at women in their 20s comparing myself to them. That is a way to, to take a jab at your self-esteem. Don't compare yourself to other people. You pretty in your own right, girl. It's 2022. It's too many ways to hide and tuck and cover any imperfection that bothers you. Now, I'm not hiding I'm not hiding my little dark circles or anything because I have allergies and I'm not trying to bother my eyes right now. But come on, connection. You too pretty to be tripping off of stuff. Stop being so mean and hateful. You have so much to be grateful for. You're not homeless. You're in a stable situation. You eating good. Okay, you have a kitchen. You have a bathroom. You have a bed. You're not pooping in a bucket. You have a bed to sleep in. Okay, Your skin is glowing. So stop being so hateful. Cindy ain't bothering you. Ellie ain't bothering you. Lissa B ain't bothering you. They don't even know you, girl. So they not calling you ugly. That's all that ugly stuff is in your mind. This is a persona that you have developed. Let me get off here. I've been talking for 20 minutes. Y'all gonna hate me. I'll talk to you guys later. This is probably gonna be the only video for the day. Break it up and watch it in pieces if you have to. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you. Bye.